What's up, y'all? Welcome to Joffy VIP Room. I'm your host, Joffy, of course. So we're gonna talk about this real quick. Go ahead and get into it real quick. No editing, no none of that. Just bow, 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 bow. This is the thoughts and my ideas of what I think they should have done for this Mortal Kombat 2021 installment. Now I know everybody getting mixed reviews about it. Some people like it, some people hate it, some people trash it, some people say I give it two thumbs up or whatever. Flawless victory, all that. But I don't like bashing films because well, I have my moments. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I do. But since I'm in acting and since I like to write, when I do these videos, I can't always go in like I want to because, I'm trying to get a job. So, and I can appreciate the hard work that these filmmakers and these actors, what they do, because it is hard work. Sometimes their stories can fall a little bit flat. Sometimes they can miss a mark on some things and get a little more to it. So, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to call this How to tweak some things with this Mortal Kombat 2021 installment. So let's go and get into it. So wrote down my little notes real quick, and I'm gonna try to break it down as quickly as possible, and then there will be a part two for this video. So the runtime for this Mortal Kombat was 1 hour and 50 minutes, I believe. Me seeing that how this movie is and what all can go into it, go ahead and give me a runtime of 2 hours and 15 to 20 minutes. That's my that's what I think that they should have done with it. If they could. I know they have a certain money budget and everything. So if I could do that, get 2 hours and 15 or 20 minutes of it, then bet. Great. To do what I want to do on this. So that opening scene, my opening scene would be like this. Um I would have also, I'm going to be adding in different characters, some C level characters, some lower tier characters to show some things to do. You'll see as I talk and break this down real quick. So, my opening scene, I need for it to open up with Shang Tsung versus Kai and Bo Nitro. Now, fans may well, pretty much fans know who these characters are. They know who Kai is. Kai was in Mortal Kombat 4. Bo' Rai Cho was in Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, I think, when he made his first appearance. And I know Liu Kang in the film made a reference, just talked about Master Bo' Rai Cho in the film. So I'm like, go ahead, put the dude in there. They probably put him in there for their installment, their next film. They probably want to put him in that one. So I'll put it like this: open with Kai and Baracho talking, and then fighting a couple members of the Black Dragon. Because I look at it like this: the Black Dragon has a big group there, a nasty group. They'll do anything for money. Shang Tsung can easily tell Kano and his group or whoever, "Hey, do this for me, and I'll give you riches beyond your means." Kano and them don't. The Black Dragon don't care. Give me money. Boom, set. And of course, show Boracho and Kai fighting off the Black Dragon, and they're winning, of course, because you want to see your heroes win off, but then enter in Shang Tsung, and I kind of want to pay homage to the very first Mortal Kombat. It was an opening scene with Shang Tsung killing Liu Kang's brother. I need in this Shang Tsung in this 2021 installment, he didn't fight at all. He just took somebody. He took Kung Lao's soul. I need this Shang Tsung to come in and whoop both Kai and Bo Raicho, take their souls. Boom, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. They're dead. Showing Shang Tsung's dominance, showing how powerful he is, or how he's not to be trifled with. We we as fans we know, but we need other viewers to see that hey, this Shang Tsung ain't playing around. Make it strong, make him look really strong in the opening scene. You good on that. Now let's transition to the next scene. That scene that they did with Scorpion and Sub Zero at the beginning of this 2021 installment, beautiful, perfect, loved it. Keep that. Take away the baby, because I think they're gonna use the baby in another film. If that's what they want to do now, I don't know. That's what they want to do. But for me personally, I say take away that baby scene and just end it right where Sub Zero kills Scorpion, and have the camera zoom in on Scorpion in his eyes or whatever, and have some fire show up. The screen goes black. Boom! Hit me with that throwback Mortal Kombat intro. Mortal Kombat. Yeah, that's good. That's right. Right after that, hit me with that intro. Give me the little opening credits or whatever. Show that right there just shows and songs, and that'll get people hyped, keep people up during the movie, keep them going. Okay, moving on. So let's go back with the next intro of the Black Dragon. Like I said earlier, yeah, next scene will be the Black Dragon, and there are like a lot of people in Black Dragon. Like you have Cobra, who was in Mortal Kombat, Deadly Alliance. You have Kira, who was in it. You got a couple other characters that was from the game of that cheesy game of Special Forces. Put a couple of them in the mix. So it's gonna be a mixture of Black Dragon and Red Dragon having a meeting at a warehouse where pretty much that abandoned warehouse. Well, you'll see how. So pretty much have the meeting of the Black Dragon and the Red Dragon having a meeting, talking about how they're going their separate ways. They're having a little tit for tat, arguing with this person. You do this, you do that. With Kano in it, with Movado, with who else was in Hun? What's his name again? Shu Hao. How you spell his name? Hsuhao. He was that sumo type wrestler that was in Deadly Alliance with the little hat that I couldn't stand. I couldn't stand that freaking hat. He got the little red heartbeat that sticks out. But type that name in, you guys know who he is if you type that name in. So it's like kind of like I need the lower tier fighters out of the way first. So pretty much there's a meeting going down with this group, and then on the side you have Sonya, Jax, and Striker off on the side, spying on them, getting ready to, you know, do their little thug thiz with their little ambush real quick, or just looking at what they're talking about, just trying to get a feel and see what's going on. It's like a little quiet, silent mission of sneaking in on like a cop shakedown, but they're not supposed to attack the Red Dragon or Black Dragon. Sonya gets anxious. Out of those three, out of Jax, Striker, and Striker, Sonya gets anxious. She causes problems. They all get into like a little. They pretty much cause an ambush scene, and it calls for the Black Dragon and the Red Dragon to fight and shoot at them and everything. Little think of it as like a drug deal gone bad type of situation. And so because of that, Striker and Kano gets into a little scuffle or whatever. They fight for a bit. Kano kills Striker, and that'll be playing to the aspect of Sonya's partner getting killed because of her. That's how I would do it. That's just me. If you don't agree, hey, put it down in the comments below. So that whole scene where in the 2021 installment of Jax and Sub Zero, where they get into a little scuffle or whatever, and Sub Zero freezes his arms. That'll work. That will work. But what I need from Jax, this is gonna be pretty much his cameo appearance. Jax get in there, he fights a couple black dragons, red dragons, show how badass Jax is first before he loses his arms. Let Jax do a brutality to who Shu Hao, the sumo wrestler with the hat. And I can't hate that freaking hat. Have Jax do the brutality to Shu Hao and kill him. Then have Sub Zero come through, make his little grander entrance to help out because Kano pretty much asked for Sub Zero to help him out on the slide. We don't know that yet. Or pretty much, hey, you'll probably say it down the line. And have Sub Zero freeze Jack's arms, rip him apart, boom, KO. The whole little sequence they did in that movie, that was beautiful and perfect. I love it. Keep that. So, oh, also before that all that goes down, I want Jax to mention to Sonya and Stryker about the cybernetic arms or those cybernetic metal process. Have them drop that little Easter egg in there, and that pretty much gives the fans to like, that, that's pretty much gonna happen later on down the line. But save it for the next film. So, moving on. Okay, so on the next scene, I need for it to be a talking now because we started off with action heavy. Start off with a scene with pretty much start off action heavy, which is beautiful and great, and I love it. The pacing is pretty nice so far. What I set up. Now have Shang Tsung speak to his generals on cheating and killing the Earth Warriors before the tournament starts. Pretty much like what he did in the film, what he did in the movie, but. But that was good. I like that. You have to see some of his generals. You can see who he has on his team, on his side, who's working with them to pretty much cheat, and a there'll be some consequences because of what he's doing. I'm sure of it, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna show it in this 2021 installment on the next film. Cool, that's the bet. So go ahead and have that scene right there. Give it a talking scene, a little to help with the pacing a bit. So next scene, enter Liu Kang and Kung Lao. Show them training. Show them fighting beside each other. Have a little sparring match or whatever. Little training, a little montage. Something simple. A little build up real quick. Then have Raiden come in, talk to Kung Lao and Liu Kang, and give them the message of what's going on, saying that hey, Shang Tsung pretty much is cheating. He's doing this, this, and this about the Mortal Kombat tournament. How I was trying to get y'all ready for it. He's doing this stuff now, like right now. He killed your best friend Kai. He killed y'all master Boraicho. He's doing this now. Liu Kang can now pretty much talk and say, what should we do? Let's go ahead and round up these fighters that we were pretty much you've been watching over. And Raiden tells them pretty much, y'all been watching over these fighters over the decades, years, or whatever. These are the people that we need to get. Let's go get them. So, boom, cue that. That's the next thing. I'm not doing Cole Young in this right now. Um, he, yeah, he's a cool character or whatever, but we'll see how that plays into later on. So, but yeah, I'm not doing. I, well, we'll get to that later on. So next scene, I need to see a cameo appearance. Quan Chi. Give me Quan Chi in this. Show Scorpion in the Nether Realm and pretty much how he getting pretty much gets powers. Same thing from like Scorpion's Revenge when he went through that whole scenario when he went down there to the Nether Realm or went down to the Nether Realm. He got his powers from Quan Chi. Show Quan Chi. You need a really really great actor to play Quan Chi. So I'm not sure who would play him, but I'll leave that up to y'all in the comments. But I need Quan Chi in this moment. Show how manipulative and how sinister, how evil Quan Chi can be. And he gives Scorpion, he do his whole little thug deal with, and making that deal with Scorpion. And Scorpion says, yes, I wanted that deal because I'm trying to kill Sub-Zero because he killed my family. Give me that. And people will love to see Quan Chi. People love Quan Chi. Quan Chi, you need a Quan Chi in your movie. Okay, so now, next scene. I need Sonya to check in on Jax and talk to whoever her commander is, who is a main officer that she talks to and gets the info from whoever is the main commander. Yeah, Sonya's pretty much talking to them, checking in on Jax, seeing how Jax is in critical condition. Stryker is dead. Let that settle with her a little bit to show the acting aspect, to show that it's really hitting her hard of what happened because of a mistake that she did by jumping the gun and doing this. Give me that to bring some more depth to her character. I like this song that was in this film, but do that to give more depth to her character, make her stand out a little bit more. So, and then as she's talking to this commander, have the commander tell Sonya that, yeah, you're working with Kano because this is some supernatural level stuff. Kano pretty much knows about that character that can freeze everybody, which is Sub-Zero. He tells her that you are working with him. Yeah, I understand that he just killed your partner or whatever. I know there's some hoops and hurdles that they got to go through. Hey, we're using Kano to get to these other crazy beings because I think that's what they can do. Tie something like that into it. And as Sonya gets pissed off and move around or whatever, that acting commander is Shang Tsung. He's a shapeshifter. I like that. Do that. So, next scene, we're gonna have we're gonna pay homage a little bit to the very first Mortal Kombat film. And we're gonna enter Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage is pretty much on set. He's make the fight. Of course, the fight gonna look realistic, and he has a moment where he drops the same line that the Johnny Cage, Lyndon Ashby from the first film drops, and tells some of the guys, "This is the part where you fall down. You can do it creatively, set it up like that, have them fight in an alleyway or some other place. Have it be like a real corny, cheesy film and you just say, why is he acting like that? Like this dude is a sorry actor. And of course, boom. At the end of it, he said, where do you get these guys? Just like Lyndon Ashby in the Mortal Kombat film. That's how he did that. Do it exactly like that. Make it corny, make it cheesy, make the lines as horrible. Because Johnny is pretty much feels like he needs to. Same thing from the old film. Feeling like he needs to prove something. Feeling like he needs to feel like he needs to prove something. Feel like he needs to show people how serious he is. Kind of like borrowing from the other one, but we'll get into a little bit more depth with Johnny later on. He's gonna be the comic relief. So now you have Kano and you have Johnny in it. Two of those guys being comic relief, beautiful, perfect. Plus, I love that Kano, by the way. Perfect choice because he made that movie awesome. So enter Johnny Cage with all that, and then have Raiden and Liu Kang. Raiden and Liu Kang are the ones look that go and find Johnny. Kung Lao is still back at the hideout or whatever. Have him stay there. But yeah, Raiden and Kung Lao are with each other. They're talking to Johnny. They pretty much tell him, "Hey man, this is what's going on. This is what needs to be done." And of course, Johnny is blowing them off, saying, "I don't believe you. I don't know what's going on about that or whatever." Okay, let me show you. And he pretty much does his whole lightning teleport that freaks Johnny out or whatever, makes him scream like a little girl. That'll work. So with all that, let me see what's the next one. Okay, so here we go. So now, next scene. Give me Quan Chi is finally getting Scorpion to go through the whole process. He pretty much giving Quan Chi's giving Scorpion his whole little abilities now, or whatever. Because Quan Chi is a sorcerer or whatever. Same thing like what he did in the Scorpion Revenge. But now that Scorpion has his abilities, his powers, made that deal. Have Scorpion fight these other characters. Have him fight Draman and Moloch. Have Scorpion kill them too. And they actually did get into a fight as well too. In if you look at the history of it, if you know the history of it, Scorpion did fight Moloch and Drummond, but he lost that fight. This fight, I need him to win and show how powerful and dope he is. Also, during that time, have Quan Chi as that pesky little brother, pesky little pest that's always bothering Scorpion, saying, dropping this line, dropping that line. Make that character have fun with that while Scorpion is fighting. Pissing Scorpion off while he's fighting. That could be a great little sequence right there of it, and a great exchange right there. And after that, boom, Scorpion kills Ramen and Moloch. Boom, you're done. Move on to the next scene. So Sonya and Kano talking amongst each other. That whole little bad guy works with the good guy, whole little stick. Do that. Because that actor that was Kano, he was great at that. We was tied up in the chair, and that was beautiful. That was dope. The tied up in the chair, and they pretty much had to, you know, Kano be in the Kano. Do that whole little montage. That was dope. I love that. So, and then he have Kano drop pretty much say that, hey, I killed your partner, and your friend Jackson's probably about to die too because of some stupid stuff that you did. There you go, right there. That's how you bring more out of Sonya. You're bringing that more emotional aspect, bring that more moment of is she going to kill Kano right now? All that, but she has to listen to her so-called commanding officer, who's pretty much Shang Tsung. But there you go. As that goes on, before she's getting ready to make that decision of killing Kano right there on the spot, bring in Reptile, or I don't know if that was Reptile, the actual Reptile in the very first in this film, or was there somebody of his race? Bring that in. That whole little sequence right there with Kano when it was Kano, Cole Young, and Sonya fighting that Reptile. Of course, take it out Cole Young, take him out. Just have it as Kano and Sonya fighting. Have Kano get the dub again and do that fatality with the heart punch, take out. That's dope in that scene right there. And don't have him say Kano wins. Boom, right there. So, moving on. So now, the next scene, I needed for it to be Kung Lao was still chilling at the old hideout right there. By the way, that intro that he did in that Mortal Kombat was dope. It was fire. I loved it. He gonna do that same entrance here. So have Melina, Baraka, and Cabal, Natara. I was thinking Ermac, but probably save Ermac for the next one, for the next installment. So have Melina, Baraka, Cabal, and Natara pretty much get into a free for all. We jumping, we attacking Kung Lao because they know for a fact he is the most powerful Earth fighter that they have right now. And Kung Lao will probably be with some monks. And if you want to add the code, I kind of wanted to add the code. Code, yeah. Let's say that we'll save the Cole Young character for somebody else. But don't want him to be Cole Young. I want him to be somebody else. Take away the Cole Young character. He'll be somebody else that I want to put into there. So have all of them attack Kung Lao. Kung Lao takes one of them out, which will be Natara, because that fatality that he did was brutal. I loved it. It was glorious. Glorious. So Have them do that, and have Melina Baraka and Cabal and them pretty much take out some of the monks there. Have Raiden and right before they're about to kill Kung Lao, have Raiden come in and interfere, teleport, gets Kung Lao, get him out of there. I don't. At first, I wanted them to go ahead and kill Kung Lao in what I had written down, but I like, nah, save Kung Lao, save him, have him get damaged, beat up really bad, have him incapacitated to where he can, yeah, save Kung Lao for later, take him out, take him out, take him out, take him out, because he's such a dope character, such an awesome character. They shouldn't have killed him off yet, but I'm pretty sure in the film they'll bring him back because I know reading what the director said, there's going to be that they will pretty much bring some characters back that got killed off in this first film, and they'll bring them back in. So we'll do it like that, and I'll stop right there. Let you guys, we can replay the video. Comment below on what you think of what you would have done with this film, or if you think what I did or what I said was too much. Or you think it was too much action? Do you think how do you think the pacing was? How do you think the story is set up so far? Because just like to know, get you guys input on it, and yeah, that's what I got so far. I'll put part two up on the probably later tonight or tomorrow, so you guys can see me finish this off. Also, Melina is Bay, as you can see. You got Sissy Stringler right there. Boy, I tell you, boy, boy, that woman right there, boy, I tell you, she can get. Anyways, come back to reality. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and comment. Usually I would, put a lot of pictures and a lot of little videos on this one, but I just wanted to just straight up get into it. Next video, I'll do that for you guys. You guys have a good one. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and share. Have a good one.